Hi, so I really don't know what it will be, a vlog, a video, a chit chat, a book review. I don't know, but let's see. So basically, I was not feeling very motivated to shoot, to upload, to process, to edit, and whatsoever. And I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but I also have stopped shooting with my camera because I stopped feeling. Okay, so I stopped basically shooting with my camera because of the hassle, and really don't really want to put any effort in this space anymore because that's how I feel right now. I'm not feeling very good, very motivated, pumped up to produce contents. Rather than I really like slow things, just me things, low edits, nothing edits actually, no edits. That would be a proper thing, yeah, just me doing my things. And if you guys are really interested in watching those, you are welcome, and if you're not, I'm sorry. Okay, so in today's video I will talk about one book, that is Alone with You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. So Adrita Apu from Adrita's Bookish Thoughts actually pushed me to read this book. She said the book contains like very good one-liners, monologues, dialogues, and things as such. And this is true, but I don't really like this book. I loved the book in the beginning, in the middle, but at last I couldn't love it as much as I loved in the initials. So I will talk about that, why it happened, why I feel like this, and other things. And also I woke up with a very strong burger craving today, and I ordered a fried chicken burger from Fry Bucket, and I'm really excited for that. It might be arriving in a few minutes. Okay, so basically what I'm talking about is I will share a few quotes that I love, and I will discuss them, and I will also talk about the plot. Okay, so the book story, it basically involves two kind of people. They're very dissimilar to each other. One is Regan and one is Aldo. Aldo is basically a theoretical mathematician, very genius, very nerd, low social life and all of that, with a bad habit of like smoking joint. Yeah, that's it. And Regan is on the other hand is like a very charming, very sexy kind of a woman, and she feels sexy. She's not sexy. I mean, she might be sexy, I don't know, but she feels very sexy about herself. That's it. And also, she's a docent to a museum, and she had a boyfriend named Mark, and Mark is someone who is really knows, like, Mark is someone who knows Regan's head, I would suggest. And basically, Regan and Aldo meet in a museum, and they talk for a brief amount of time, and they think like they should continue the talking stage or the talking part, and they decide they will talk to each other for 6 conversations. They limit to the number 6 because this book holds a very special place for hexagons. And yeah, so this kind of situation, and the conversations they actually have are very interesting. I think the best part of the book is the conversations. And yeah, that kind of situation. So Regan is a person who feels sexy, has a very bad kind of a household situation, is fucked up here. And Aldo on the other hand is someone with traumas, past inabilities, and all of that. By the way, my burger arrived. Yeah. Okay. So essentially, let me finish talking about the book first. Why I'm so excited about burgers all the time? I don't know. By the way, guys, do you like crispy burgers or the like grilled chicken burgers, or what kind of burgers, or what burger? I don't know. Let me know which is your favorite burger place, or which is your favorite burger type. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was talking. So they basically talk to each other. They fell in love. It's not about the love part, to be very precise, but understanding each other's head part. And why I don't like this book, because by the end of the book it became too pushy. It became too like too, I don't know. The feeling is undescribable. Maybe. It was kind of like the author was trying to push Regan to hit the lowest spot with mentally, and the author was also trying to show like Aldo is hitting the lowest spot mentally, and they are both just so fucked up. They are just so not like real, so whimsical, and everything was so, I don't know. I felt very disturbed reading those lines because it's going around their head. They're thinking about the love part, the habit part, the bad habits, and the lyings, and everything that's so messed up. It was just giving me panic attacks, and I was not happy in the ending. Like the 70% of the book was amazing, but then it started going downhill because it was so repetitive. It was so like, it's a literary fiction. I know the language must have been a bit tough, but it was like forced tough. That's what I'm trying to say. And I also want to share some quotes that I saved. That's why I'm prepared with my Kindle. I am reading in my Kindle these days a lot. Like I forgot how, like, when I last picked up a physical copy. That's how bad it is going with the Kindle. Okay. Oh, what should I actually recite? There is this one quote that I absolutely love that says, "There is nothing worse than being predictable, nothing smaller than feeling ordinary." And I don't know, I am a person who is very predictable. All my life, people knew Tasnim must have done this, Tasnim would do this. And this feeling put me in a lot of like ease at the same time, but it also makes me feel like, shit, man, I'm this predictable. People know this thing about me. How I'm gonna survive, how I'm gonna save myself from all the turmoil that's gonna come to me and eat me up. This kind of a feeling. And there's another quote that says, okay, there was a perpetual imbalance between them, she knew, both understood. She'd been so close to nothing when he'd found her that she would spend their entire relationship owing him something or everything, just for staying when any reasonable person would have left. It wasn't wholly unromantic. And it was said in a context where this protagonist, Regan, had a boyfriend, and boyfriend named Mark, and Mark would exactly know how Regan is. And just because Regan was not doing good mentally and she was not okay mentally, um, Mark was always that person who always knew whatever fucks Regan do, or whatever bad things Regan do. End of the day, Mark is someone who knows like Regan is capable of doing that, like the predictable thing, right? And he also really readily accepts all of Regan's faults and mistakes and all of that. But it was not romantic, but it was also not very unromantic, because it felt like owing someone to something in a relationship when they must have left, or they should have left, but they are still staying. So is it some kind of charity or pity, or what it is actually? So these two quotes actually really I mean stuck with me actually. So yeah, I don't know why I'm talking like this. Okay, so now that we are done with the book talking, let's talk about our mental health. Do you guys really enjoy the kind of videos where people sit and talk about the things that are going in life, that are going in their life, or that are going through? Mm, it's tasty. Okay, I know it's a bad manner while like talking while eating food, but it is what it is. So I recently started following a lot of quotes and this kind of not sad quotes, but quotes or on life, or in general on friendship, on relationship, on parenthood, and a lot of things. And one thing really stuck with me is that one quote said, "I wish your favorite person never turns into a lesson to you." And God, it was so relatable. I don't know, I'm in an age where a lot of people are getting married, a lot of people are moving abroad, a lot of people are finding a job, navigating through life, taking care of parents. It's a very difficult age. I'm just finding it very difficult. And a human support is something that was very crucial to me. At least I thought about it. But hearing a lot of people's story, how they are feeling about the age, how they are dealing with their loved and dear ones, and how they are struggling with all of this, it makes me very scared to step into the next step. I don't know if it's relatable or not. Can you guys relate? And also, I think about the time itself is very unusual. Like whenever I meet someone, whenever I talk to someone, they're all feels like they're broken people. They talk like they don't have any hope, or I don't know if it's the like aura of talking these days, or it is what it is. I don't know actually. It's just doesn't feel right to me. Doesn't feel right to belong this in era, or just everything is so messy. That's what, I don't know, I'm not very expressive about all of this, but I feel like this. I just don't know. Maybe. Okay guys, let me know. I think I should stop this and focus on my burger, because otherwise I'm gonna be sad for another good hours. So yeah, bye bye, and let me know if you guys enjoyed this kind of video or not, and let me know if I should make this or not. Yeah, bye bye.